Welcome to another podcast of the current situation, Manchester United. Manchester United lost to Brentford United or Brentford City 132. Today 3-1 away from home. Now I'm getting worried. I'm getting worried because with how we this is our bad start. This is our worst start, I should say, since 1930 something or 19. I don't know. It's 19 something, right? This is one of our worst starts ever in Manchester United's history. This is our third game lost, if not our fourth game. We lost to Arsenal, Man City. We lost to our third game. This is our third game we lost to Brentford City. Now, for the last 3 seasons, we have always lost to Brentford City. Now, whether that's away from home or even at home, but we have lost on 3 occasions for the last 3 seasons ever since with Eric Ten Hag's when he came to Manchester. See, I can't even talk. When Eric Ten Hag came to Manchester United in 2022, his first game was against Brentford City, and we lost against Brentford City on that day, on his first day as Manchester United's manager in the Premier League. And today is no different. The long ball killed us in the game. We cannot be playing a high line if we are playing with slow defenders in the high line. We have to be aware of the individuals, and this is due to Ruben Amorim because he's the manager. He picks the players. You have to be aware of the centre backs that you're playing in the line, man, in the defense line, man. Something is not working. It's not working. You have to start eating that Portuguese humble pie, because if you don't eat that Portuguese humble pie, in less than at least 2 weeks, you will get sacked. You're not giving us much options. You have to adapt and stop being pig-headed and stubborn in trying to play one way when that one way of playing is not playing out for you. You have to change. You have to be adaptive. You have to be integrated. That's what makes great managers great managers. They are not one-dimensional. They are not one-sided in their thinking when it comes on to strategizing how to beat or outmaneuver the opponent. So I'm trying to talk pretty in press conferences, you see me, and try to play pretty football with what you're saying in the press conferences. Because I'm telling you, man, I'm getting worried. I am really getting worried. We don't look as motivated. Even when we can see, we don't look motivated to like get another goal. And even if we equalize, get another goal and take the lead. The first goal was a long ball into space. Why are we playing a high line? Given the light is not fast. Harry Maguire is not fast. And I'm going to make this bridging move the ball up so, and the number 9 Thiago go score on us. The second goal, reminiscent in terms of the build. I'm not talking about the goal itself, but reminiscent, long ball again. That is what, because see, once they scored that first goal, the way how they created that first goal with the long ball, they played it again because they sensed blood. They saw that we were vulnerable at the back and we were playing a high line. So when they saw Thiago up there, so they played the long ball. That's what they did. They played long ball to him, and I think he chased it or he headed it to the left winger. And anyway, this Belgium will get his second goal, man. What's up with that? We 2-0 down away from home to Brentford City, who have sold their best players for the last 2 seasons in Mbuemo and Ivan Toney. What's that about? Seriously, what's that about? And yes, Sesko got his first goal for Manchester United today. It's a debut, not a debut goal. But he got his first goal today. You know, it was a good build-up. Patrick Dorgu crossed the ball with his left one time into the box. There was a bit of shuffle in the box. The goalkeeper couldn't save it. Actually, Sesko took shots at least a couple of times before. The keeper couldn't save it, which was the Loney from Liverpool. And he went into the path of Sesko, and Sesko scored with his left foot. Good goal, 2-1. We're working the game, right? But of course, when they're on the counter-attack, because somewhere I didn't watch the game today. Let me just put that out there. I didn't watch the game today. we lost the ball because we were obviously counter-attacking, and they won the ball from us, and they were counter-attacking us. And whoever beat a player, set him on his backside. One of our players, on our backside, and then he gave the ball to one of the players that was running with him. Man, I can't even talk when I'm disappointed, man. Jesus. And he, nudged the ball, and he saw the run of the striker, so he thought he was going to play the pass to the striker, but he cut inside and shoot. That goal shouldn't have not scored. That goal shouldn't have not scored. Yeah, that's good English. That goal shouldn't not have scored, man. That's down the middle. Bayandi, what are you doing? That shouldn't have scored. No, I'm not saying it's a bad effort. It's not a bad effort, but that dude, man, listen, man, if you're a goalkeeper for Manchester United, man, that shot down the middle should not have been scored. At least save it, man, or punt it out or something. You don't see Alisson making those mistakes. You don't see a prime Ederson making those mistakes. You don't see Eva Casillas, maybe on a few occasions, making those mistakes. Valdez make those mistakes, but it's not common. Great keepers don't make those silly mistakes, man. That's a rookie mistake. Down the middle. I mean, what are we doing? Our defense got exploited today. And we got a goal today through some shuffle up in the box. Because the Liverpool only goalkeeper can't save a ball with his hands if he tried to. And that's how we got our goal today. But we cannot be settling for this, man. This is our third loss in the Premier League. Our third loss, and we're going to our third month in the Premier League. Now, persons are getting onto Bruno Fernandes because Bruno Fernandes got a penalty. Because when we're attacking Kuna that came back from injury, he played today. He actually started today, I think. He played a pass to Mbuemo, and him go foul Mbuemo in the box. Now, on first glance, I didn't think it was a penalty, but they give it as a penalty. So when Bruno Fernandes got the penalty, he missed the penalty and didn't score from the penalty. And that cost us. It cost us because in the chances, man, when we need to get back in the game, we have to get back in the game by those chances. If we miss those chances, we expect us to win the game. This is me. So, I mean, aside from the penalty, man, we should be doing better in this game anyway. We're Manchester United, not Preston North End. I'm tired of saying it, man. It's like no matter how much signings we make, no matter how much money we make as a club, we're still not getting the fundamentals right when it comes on to playing football on the football pitch. It's like we're always suffering. Why are we always suffering? Why is it that we have to be the punchline of the joke? Why is it that we are always playing reactive? We have to wait until we're 2-0 down to get a goal, a scruffy goal. What's that about? Seriously, what's that about? That's not Manchester United like. That's not Manchester United like. I'm telling you right now, that is not Manchester United like. Ooh, I'm looking at veins are in my legs, man. I mean, when you're disappointed and frustrated and you're going through a state of depression, bro, because your favorite Manchester United, your favorite club is stressing you out, you just have to look for funny ways of being positive, man. I'm looking at the veins in my legs. I'm looking at the veins in my arms, and I'm looking real shredded, real swollish. But we have to, I mean, it's under, listen, man, let me talk about Ruben Amorim, because Ruben Amorim, he's not going to last. If this continues, he's not going to last for next month, at least. Now, here's the thing. This is going, I might be all over the place, but here I brought up because he's just venting, he's just speaking, he's not thinking right now, he's just thinking out loud, I guess you could say. He's just venting his thoughts in the moment without any thought or anything. Ruben, if things continue like this, Ruben Amorim is not going to make it until the end of next month. He's not. He's not going to make it until, if things continue the way they are right now, if he doesn't get things right, man, he's going to get sacked. He's going to get sacked. And I hate that we are going through this cycle of sacking managers, hiring managers, sacking managers. This is not Chelsea. Chelsea is notorious for that. Real Madrid is notorious for that, particularly in the early 2000s. Speaking of Real Madrid, for person talking about, for person that are Ruben Amorim, pro Ruben Amorim, give him time. This is his first full season. He had, one first full transfer window, so you have to give him. You have to wait until he gets another transfer window. Dude, stop right there. At an elite club, if you're a quote unquote good manager, you have to get the ball rolling like that. It doesn't matter if you're elite at the previous club that you were at and they hired you because of your elite work at the previous club you were at. That has to continue at the club that you're hired at, because see, if that doesn't continue getting sacked, it doesn't matter what you have done. Well, of course, based on credentials, it matters what you have done in the past. But that has to be replicated for the club that you're at right now. What this Belgian did at Sporting Lisbon, I'm not downplaying it or nothing. I'm pretty sure he did. I'm pretty sure he turned water into wine at Sporting Lisbon. I'm pretty sure he turned the blind to see at Sporting Lisbon. I'm pretty sure that he woke up the dead and let the dead alive at Sporting Lisbon. But that is not Manchester United though. This is a different animal. So whatever you did then, you have to do that at Manchester United, or even do better at Manchester United. You have to do that. You have to do that, man. And see, as I'm pretty sure Ruben Amorim is a likable character at Manchester United, or even I mean, I'm not going to say the players have turned on him. Not, I wouldn't say probably some of them, but I'm not nitpicking. I'm not. Maybe maybe they're coming to the conclusion that they're not trusting this manager or what this manager is saying to them. They're saying this Virgin is a young manager that is still trying to find his feet in world football, and he's trying something at Manchester United that is not going to work. There's three at the back, there's two wing back, is me whatever else, having Bruno Fernandes as a number 8 is not working. It's not working. And if this continues, he's not going to stay until the end of next month. Now going back to Real Madrid. Real Madrid in 2015 hired Rafa Benitez. Now Rafa Benitez, based on record, is a great manager. Great manager. He's no Sir Alex Ferguson, isn't he? But he's a great manager in his own right, based on what he accomplished at Valencia, based on what he accomplished at Liverpool, based on what he accomplished at previous clubs, even at Chelsea, because I believe he won the Europa League with Chelsea. This Bredgin was sacked at under 3 months in the 2015-2016 after he got 4-0 smacking from Barcelona at the White House at the Bernabeu. Real Madrid sacked him. Now you may say, well, it's kind of cutthroat and unfair to sack Rafa Benitez because he hasn't been given a full dude. Listen, Papa Perez, Fiorentino Perez doesn't care about that. He cares about results. He cares about winning trophies and results. This brethren has a lot of world-class players, and he was not playing the way they should have played. Ronaldo wasn't even performing well, and they had world-class players. Modric, James, Toni Kroos, Ronaldo, of course, Bale, Benzema, you name it, Marcelo, Carvajal. Daniel isn't a world-class player, but he was a good player in his own right. That's why he went to Real Madrid. That's why they sent him to Real Madrid. But with all of those players, those cluster players, the performances was not consistent. And for you to lose 4-0 at home against FC Barcelona, who was without Messi at the time, that's damning. That's damning. So, of course, the plug was pulled on him. He got sacked. Apply this to Manchester United. Ruben Amorim is no Rafa Benitez because he has won a Europa League or even a Champions League. But understand that the principle still applies. He's at Manchester United. He's a young manager at Manchester United. He has proper players that should have been beating sides like Brentford away from home or even at home. Yes, me. I see. I'm not saying that there is no improvement, but it's like we're making one step ahead and going three steps back. So it's not really improvement. It's not really improvement. It's like we're retracing our steps. It's like we take one step and we're going back 4 or 5 steps back. That's not improvement, man. That's not. I see what he's trying to do when it comes on to pressing from the front, attacking, trying to play from the front and thing. But if we are conceding goals, unnecessary goals, if our defense is not organized and structured, if our midfield is still in balance, all of that is for naught. All of it is for naught. It's not improvement. It's really not improvement. We still lack goals. We need to score goals. That is why we scored. We signed three attackers in the summer transfer window. Embuemo, Sesko, and Kunha. We did not sign them to score less goals than we're actually scoring. We're not scoring goals even before we sign them. And I'm not saying we can't give them enough time. We can give them enough time to settle down. But Kuna is a Premier League proven player. Embuemo is a Premier League proven player. Sesko is trying to find his footing. It's me. But what I'm saying is that with the quality of players that we have at our disposal, this what do you call it? This result we got today, losing 3-1 to Brentford, is unacceptable. Time out. Isn't who is the Brentford? Who is the Brentford who's the Brentford coach again? Brentford, I should say. Brentford manager. I believe it's Postecoglou, right? Is it Postecoglou? I believe it's Ange Postecoglou. Let me go check. Who is the Brentford new manager? Yes, it's actually Keith Andrews. Postecoglou, I'm getting mixed up. Postecoglou is at Nottingham Forest. Yeah, I'm getting mixed up. Because the reason I'm getting mixed up is because his role as a set piece coach. See, no wonder they score 2 goals. Them score them 2 long goals, long. Cause he's a set piece coach. He's a set piece coach. No long balls. Is not set pieces, but understand. So when you play long balls, they have a good upper. Particularly if you're playing 2 slow centre backs and we have space behind. I mean, you're asking to be smashed, man, and that is what we got. We got smashed. We got smashed by a Brentford side that is no better in their attack than they were last year because they lost Embuemo to us. We signed Embuemo from them. And then go beat us 3-0 to 3-1, I should say, today. Comments down in the comment section. Hope I'm not talking to myself. What's your thoughts on this game? Ruben Amorim is not giving me enough choice. I want the dude to succeed. I like the dude. The dude, he talks a good game, but if that is not applied on the football pitch, what you're saying is going from one ear to the next ear. If you're unable to portray what you're saying to the players and the players are not portraying what they need to do on the football pitch, dudes, someone has to pay. And you ain't go sell 11 players either. So it has to be the manager that gets the goal. You're the one that's portraying these messages to the players and the captain. The captain is who represents you on the football pitch. But if the players are not acquiesce to what you're saying to them, as much as the players are supposed to be blamed for losing games or whatever, because you're not the one playing, they're playing. But what I'm saying is that if you're trying to portray a message of how to play to them and they're not portraying that message on the football pitch, you have to get sacked. Even if it's not your fault, it's your fault because you're the manager. You're the manager that manages the tactics, the style of play, the set pieces, and etc. with the squad. That is on you. That's on your shoulders. So even if the players are supposed to be blamed for mistakes in defense, are you going to get the blame for it? Because you're the manager. You're the manager. You're the manager. So you have to get blamed for it. And if you do not turn this whirlpool of disaster into success. I'm not saying go get successful overnight. I'm not saying that. But if you don't get that defense, if you don't tweak the defense, man, if you don't get the midfield proper, if you don't take out Bruno Fernandes out of that number 8, you're going to be keep digging your hole until you can come out of the hole. It's like it's like you're asking to be sacked at this point, because you know what you're doing is not working. You know that what you're doing is not working. Why do you want to be hell bent on sticking with something that's not working? Why would you want to do that? You know Bruno Fernandes is not a number 8. He's not a classic, prototypical number 8. He's not a textbook number 8. So why play him in a number 8 position? Play him in the attack. Don't play him in number 8. Play Kobe Mino in the number 8. He's a number 8 by trade. That's his trademark. So play him as a number 8. Release Bruno Fernandes from midfield and play Bruno Fernandes in attack. But stop playing Bruno Fernandes is number 8, because it's killing us. It's killing our creativity. It's killing our balance. It's killing our overall play, because the midfield is the epicenter of how we play football. With a weak midfield, we're not going to control the game. With a weak midfield, we won't be able to create chances. With a weak midfield, we will be vulnerable in the back, in the defense. So that's all I wanted to say, bro. I didn't come up here to spew a sermon or nothing, but I just have to vent my frustrations, because we should not be losing 3 games in less than what, 10 games at man. Speaking of games, we have lost at least 17 games out of 33 or 32 games under Ruben Amorim. 17 games we have lost. Hold on. 17 games we have lost. My sister sent me something on Instagram. We have lost 17 games out of 32 or 33 games in the Premier League. It doesn't take no fraud to figure out that's a disastrous record. That's a disastrous record. Dude, listen, man, we should not be losing to no side. Man, listen, man. I'm just trying to grapple with the realities of how Manchester United is. Right now, we're not a top club. We're not. I don't care how much money we generate. I don't care how much money we make as a club. We're not a football top. We're not a top football club. We're not playing like a top football club. We have this inferiority complex that has embedded in our soul ever since, with how the previous managers were. It's like we have adopted the mentality of a mid-table side, and we're not a mid-table side. So why are we playing like a mid-table side? We're making mid-table sides come against us, whether at home or away from home, and beat us 3-1 or 3-2 or whatever. And I mean, dude, like I said, bro, Ruben Amorim has bills to pay, bro. And he better have money, because he has bills to pay. There has to be questions that he needs to answer. And I'm not going to listen to his I'm not going to listen to his what I'm not going to listen to his post press conference neither. Because I don't want to be hearing, we should have, we did it. Like, dude, why you didn't do it in the football game? I don't want to be hearing no reactive, nothing in the post press conference, man. I don't want to be hearing nothing. This game we should have won this game. No persons are looking at you in your direction. They're looking you dead in the face, and they're questioning your competence as a manager. If you're competent enough to be manager of Manchester United, which at the moment you're not, and they're asking, is like are you the manager? Which is basically the first thing. Are you the manager to lead us forward? Like, again, you're a young manager. You're still trying to find your foot in world football as a manager. You're still in your diapers. You're still getting breastfed, and etc. You're still getting spoon fed to you, because you're not even on Postacoglu's level. You're not even on Brendan Rodgers' level. You're not at that level. And those managers that I just mentioned, they're not great managers, but they're good in their own right, based on what they have won and based on what they have done in world football. You still find your footing. But you have a lot of money at your disposal. You have signed players this season, this transfer window. You have spent money. Ineos has helped you spend money. You have gotten the quote unquote players that you want. And this is what we're getting. A 3-0 loss away from home. To the same side that you bought Brian Mbeumo from. If that is not a slap in the face, then I don't know what is. That's a bigger slap in the face. That's a bigger slap in the face. Man, I have to check my chicken in the oven. I'm air frying some chicken right now. Hope it doesn't spiral out of control. So I have to go check on. But leave your comments in the comment section, man. Big man thing, man. I want to hear what you guys have to say, man, on this result. What's your thoughts on Ruben Amorim as Manchester United? Are you losing faith in Ruben Amorim? Because I'm telling you, bro, as much as I'm holding on to that rope, it's slipping out of my arms. And the rope that I'm holding onto my arms is my faith in Ruben Amorim as a manager. It is slipping. It is slipping. He has his lifespan as a Manchester United manager is getting shorter and shorter. It is. Now the person that want to make him stay are two type of persons. Premier League teams, Premier League fans that support other Premier League teams, and quote unquote Manchester United fans that want to believe say he's supposed to get another season. Dude, this version don't deserve another season. Like I said, I still support Ruben Amorim, and if you want to laugh at me, go ahead and do that. That's your right. That's your constitutional right. But I'm not going to give up on him yet. But I'm telling you right now that my faith in him is slipping. I am losing faith in Ruben Amorim as we speak, because he's not showing me that I can trust him as a manager. And again, I'm not saying there is no fault for the players. The players are at fault for how they played and played together. But at the end of the day, one person has to be held accountable, and that's not the players. You can't sell 11 players just because the players are at fault. The manager, not only because it's easiest choice, but the manager is at fault for everything and anything that happens on football pitch. So even if we don't get that win today, it's on the manager, because the manager tells the players how to play them football. It's on the manager if we lose or draw or win this game. It doesn't matter how we lost this game. If we don't win this game, because there's supposed to be a game plan of how to win the game, any game. And that's based on the manager and his staff, the coaching staff. So if the manager goes, his whole staff goes. You understand? So yeah, man, I want to finish this video, man. Like I said, man, we should be doing better in this game, man. We can't be losing 3-1 away from home to Brentford, and this is our third loss. And we have only won one game, and we have drawn one game. This is our fifth game. I believe our fifth game. I believe. Let me check the Premier League table right now. The Premier League table. The Premier League table right now. So we have I believe we have won of course. Okay, we have played 6 games. We win 2 games. We draw 1 game. I forgot we won another game. We won 2 games. We draw 1 and we lost 3. So we concede 11 goals and scored 7 goals, and that gives us a negative 4 goal difference. That is not a good return, man, based on the money that you have invested in the players in the summer transfer window. We need to see. We have to. I mean, I'm missing the word right now. I can't even talk right now because I'm just stunned. We cannot be keeping losing games like ordering a sandwich, man. We can't be doing that. This is Manchester United. Again, we're not a top 5 club, bro. In terms of, I mean, I don't even know what I was thinking a couple years back when I said that we would finish in top 3 under Erik ten Hag. But I have to say this, we kind of look worse than Erik ten Hag. At least Erik ten Hag won us 2 trophies. As bad as we were playing, he won us 2 trophies. He helped Manchester United to win 2 trophies when he was at Manchester United for the 2 seasons he was here. And the 2 and almost a half seasons he was here. But my thing is this, man. Hey, man, We have to, I mean, to say we need to improve is a an understatement. So I'm not going to say that because that's insulting. But at the same time, it's not even about signing players at this point. Because you have sides in Premier League that don't even sign one they get player in the transfer window, and they're playing better football than us. They're looking more competent in the back at the defense than us. So it's more so how we transition, defensive organization, everything else has to do with style of play. And I would even say I've been saying this. The formation has a part to play in why we're playing so bad. The players that we have are not used to playing a threat at the back. Bruno Fernandes is number 8, and I'll say it again and again and again. He's number 8. He's no number 8. It's me. And that is one of the reasons why we're dying in our midfield. If Ruben Amorim doesn't, I know that he's not, listen, I know I mean, I'm no manager, and I'm not going to try to portray myself as a manager, but I know decision and indecision and action or inaction. He does not want to look weak. Ruben Amorim, he does not want to look weak for changing up stuff because we're losing games. He wants to seem decisive and knows what he's doing. But the reality, he does not know what he's doing. And that is why we're having the results that we're having right now, because he does not know what he's doing. And the fact that he doesn't want to look weak in the press or the media by changing certain personnel and putting them in the starting lineup and changing how we're playing our football, he does not want to look I wouldn't even say insecure, not insecure, but he doesn't want to look indecisive and all over the place. Like he's trying to like he's succumbing to the pressure of Manchester United. He wants to stick with what he wants to stick with. And what I'm saying is that that's going to cost him his job. Even if he looks weak on the outside, adopt your football, boy. You're not going to be here for a long time. Stop acting as if the way you are as a manager right now is my perception right now. You're acting as if the devil is way out. So you need to be acting as you need to have this side playing football like the devil is right in front of your face, like almost 2 inches away from touching your own nose. You're acting as if the devil is way out here. So like you have enough time at Manchester. You don't have enough time at Manchester United. You don't. We are not ruthless like Chelsea. We're not ruthless like Real Madrid. But when push come to shove, if we need to sack, we'll sack you. We'll sack you. So Jim Ratcliffe has not pulled the plug on you. You were saying at least a week ago of how Jim Ratcliffe, you and Jim Ratcliffe, we were talking about contract or whatever. I'm pretty sure he's not talking about no contract extension with you. Because to be talking about contract extension with you is suicidal. You have not earned a contract extension. You have not won any trophies, and you have not even won 2 games in a row in the Premier League. But you want to talk about contract extension? Come on, man. Come on, that does not compute. We're a joke of a club, but we're not that much of a joke of a club to be giving you a contract extension with the results that you have been given to Manchester United. So I'm gonna end the video right now, bro, because I have to check on my chicken. I have to check on my chicken downstairs. Leave your comments down in the comment section. Like and subscribe to the channel. If you disagree with anything I say, leave your disagreements in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts on Ruben Amorim as Manchester United manager, because I know most of you guys want him out. I'm not Amorim out as yet. I'm not getting there. I'm losing my grip on him. I'll tell you that. But I'm not Ruben Amorim out right now. But for you guys that are Ruben Amorim right now, out right now, leave your comments in the comment section. And even you guys that are even on the fence, and you guys are, still indecisive, you guys are hot between 2 opinions as to whether you want him to stay or you want him to go. Leave your comments in the comment section. For you guys that even want him to stay, let me know your thoughts in the comment section, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. If you want him to stay, and why do you want him to stay? Let me know your thoughts. Because there has to be a reason. He's not giving us much reason for him to stay. He's not. We don't feel safe with this brethren, man. Hey, if this Virgin was a husband, I believe he's a husband really. If this Virgin, well, he's the husband of Manchester United, and Manchester United is his wife. But if this Virgin were to go Manchester United to a date and some dude go slap Manchester United on the backside and do nothing, that woman is not going to trust him. That woman is not going to trust his manhood. That woman is not going to have faith and confidence in him because he cannot defend his club. He cannot defend Manchester United. That's the same way I see with him as a manager for this club. We cannot be defending this Virgin when he's proven to be incompetent at the moment. This is not Arsenal. Arsenal can give Arteta all the time he wants. Arsenal has been doing the best they have been doing since ever mid 2000 or something, or early late 2000, finishing second in 3 seasons straight. They're a bridesmaid. They're a bridesmaid. They're not the bride. So they're not worried about them. They're not even concerned about winning trophies. They want to just make sure they can get Champions League football. They say they get top 4, and they look like they do what they're doing. And to be honest, they look like they know what they're doing. But we cannot be like that. We have to set us an example out of Ruben Amorim by sacking him if things don't change. Comment something in the comment section, like and subscribe to the channel, the bell as well, so that you can be notified on each upload. And with that being said, our brothers out. Peace. Good night.